Alrighty. I think we're rolling here. Pardon me, I'm waiting to get to the doctor to see what's going on with this lung, but in the meantime, I for your support. I really appreciate it. Um, excuse me. I did finally get an okay from my insurance for my sleeve surgery. So it is scheduled 20th, and 2 weeks prior to that doing a 2 week pre-op liquid diet, and I'll go into the dietitian right before that, and she'll give me all the um, information for that. Um, I can't believe it's kind of getting closer and closer. I know everybody says that, but you work so hard to get there, and then finally it's there, and then you get nervous. I really haven't had a chance to be nervous up until now. I'm scared and excited at the same time. I try to imagine myself thin, but to be honest, I've been, excuse me, I've been heavy for so long now that I was 120 as a teenager, but I'm 41 now, and I haven't been thin since my 20s. So, it's been like 20 years since I've even remotely been thin. Um, so it's impossible for me to remember what it's like to be thin or to possibly walk without a limitation on or worry about, is there a seat or is there going to be somewhere I can sit down or how long am I going to have to stand in line, I can't imagine the day that's going to be my reality, but it's going to be so sweet. It's going to be a long time coming. Anyway, I just want to do a real short video to say, yay, I finally heard from my insurance. Actually, I say finally, but the funny thing is my insurance has jerked me around all year for, I think everybody knows I'm a cancer patient from 2007. It's been 5 years. And my husband had gotten laid off in between that time with the company that he works for now. So when he went back, we picked up on the insurance, what we had when we left, when I was going through my cancer radiation therapies and surgeries and stuff. And so anyway, this last January was the pre-existing condition clause fell off, which meant if I saw anything that had to do anything with my cancer before this last January, it wasn't covered. But insurances, they don't just say, okay, you're good to go. They do an investigation. It's called a pre-existing condition investigation to make sure that all the doctor's appointments you've had, had nothing to do with your pre-existing condition. And it took them from January to July to do that investigation. I had doctors, hospitals, people calling me, threatening, I'm going to sue you, we need to be paid. Finally, the insurance like, okay, you're good. So they paid a whole bunch of people all at once in July. So I figured when the stuff was sent into the insurance that it was going to be like, drag it out, jerk me around. But to be honest with you, they sent it in on a Friday. They mailed it, mind you, in on a Friday. And a week later, Monday, a week and a few days, they had already approved it. I was astonished. I was like, what? Awesome. The only drawback is I have to pay up front $1,335. I'm not a rich person. I know there might as well sometimes be $1 million to some people. I'm one of those. It doesn't sound like a lot to people who have two-income families. But when you have a one-income family, my husband's the only one working, and you have 2 teenage boys still at home. I have 4 kids total, and I have 2 grandchildren. It's freaking might as well be $1 million. So I've had to put it, because they wanted to do the surgery ASAP. I don't have that kind of money just laying around. I just don't. And that's just my reality. And maybe when I lose weight, I can actually get out there and get a job and improve our situation. But I had to put it off till November 20th because I needed time, paychecks to be able to save up and still be able to pay, the electric bill, the water bill, mortgage, and all that stuff. So, and food, I've got 2 teenage boys. My God, they eat like nonstop. Anyway, so the only reason it's November 20th is because that's what I have put it as, so it gives me time to kind of come up with that money. Anyway, but hey, it's coming regardless, and it gives me time to get prepared. I don't think you can ever be fully prepared. But anyway, I got to go into this doctor's appointment before I'm late. So I will catch you guys later. Bye.